When Nova first laid eyes on baby Liliana, his reaction stopped my heart. Those big brown eyes went wide, his tail started moving in slow motion, and in that exact moment, I knew our family would never be the same. But what happened next, nobody could have prepared me for this journey. I still remember the day we brought Nova home as a tiny Pittie puppy. He fit in the palm of my hand, those oversized paws and that goofy smile already stealing my heart. From day one, Nova wasn't just a dog, he became my shadow, my protector, my best friend. Every morning he'd greet me like I'd been gone for years. Every night he'd curl up so close I could feel his heartbeat against mine. But it was his relationship with Teddy, my smaller rescue dog, that showed me who Nova really was. Teddy came to us scared, withdrawn, carrying trauma from his past. He'd hide in corners and keep his distance from everyone except Nova. Day after day, Nova would gently approach Teddy with a toy, lying down flat to make himself smaller, less threatening. He'd wait, sometimes for hours. Slowly, Teddy began to trust. Nova had taught a broken dog how to love again. That's when I knew. When I saw that positive pregnancy test, my first thought wasn't worry, it was excitement, because I'd seen his soul. I'd watched him choose gentleness when he could have been forceful, choose patience when he could have given up.
Throughout my pregnancy, Nova became obsessed with my belly. He'd rest his giant head against it so carefully, like he was listening. Sometimes I'd feel the baby kick and Nova's ears would perk up immediately. He knew. Dogs have this incredible sense, and Nova was no exception. He started sleeping even closer, positioning himself between me and the door. The night I went into labor, Nova knew before I did. He started pacing, wouldn't settle down, kept coming to check on me. Hours later, we were heading to the hospital, and Nova watched from the window as we drove away. I can still see his face pressed against the glass. Coming home from the hospital 3 days later with Liliana felt surreal. I was terrified and excited in equal measure. How would Nova react to this tiny human who was now the center of our world? The moment we walked through that door, Nova's entire body language shifted. He approached slowly, deliberately, every movement calculated. His usual bouncy energy was replaced with something I can only describe as reverence. I sat down with Liliana, and my husband carefully let Nova come closer. Those big brown eyes got even bigger. His nose started working overtime. And then he did something that made me cry. He gently placed his head on my lap, right next to Liliana, and just looked at her, not with curiosity, but with pure, unconditional love. If you're still watching and haven't subscribed yet, I have to be honest, that breaks my heart a little, because stories like Nova's deserve to be shared, and your support helps us spread this message of love. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss moments like these.
From that day forward, Nova appointed himself as Liliana's personal guardian. If she cried, he was there before I was. He'd stand next to her bassinet, looking at me like, "Mom, the baby needs you." When I'd nurse her, Nova would lay at my feet, creating this protective circle. If someone came to visit and got too close too fast, Nova would position himself between them and Liliana. Not aggressively, just present. As Liliana grew, their bond deepened in ways that continually amazed me. When she started reaching for things, Nova became her favorite target. Those chubby little hands would grab his ears, his fur, even his tail, and Nova would just sit there with endless patience. The same dog who'd play rough with other dogs would freeze like a statue when Liliana touched him. Her first laugh? It was because of Nova. He'd been gently sniffing her feet, and his whiskers must have tickled because she erupted in this beautiful baby giggle. Nova's tail went absolutely wild, and he kept doing it over and over just to hear that sound again. He'd made his baby sister happy, and that meant everything to him. When Liliana started trying to crawl, Nova became her motivation. She'd see him across the room, and her whole face would light up. She'd rock back and forth, determined to reach him, and Nova would stay perfectly still, waiting. The day she finally made it all the way to him, we all celebrated. Nova covered her face in gentle kisses, and she squealed with delight, grabbing his fur to pull herself up.
Now, watching them together every single day, I see something that goes beyond the typical pet and child relationship. Liliana's morning routine involves looking for Nova the second her eyes open. Nona, she calls him, because she can't quite manage the V yet. And Nova checks on her before he'll even eat his breakfast. They've created their own language, their own games, their own bond. When Liliana tries to share her snacks, carefully holding out pieces of banana or crackers in her tiny fist, Nova takes them so gently that sometimes he barely gets the food. He understands she's trying to show him love in her own way. And when she attempts to pet him, those uncoordinated pats that are more like gentle slaps, Nova leans into every single one like it's the best feeling in the world. Teddy watches all of this with his own quiet contentment. He's come so far from that scared rescue dog. Now he'll join them sometimes, the three of them creating this perfect little pack. Liliana in the middle, Nova on one side, Teddy on the other.
People ask me if I worry about having a Pittie around my baby. That question breaks my heart every time. They don't see Nova choosing gentleness every single moment, protecting her, loving her with a purity most humans spend their whole lives trying to achieve. Nova is extraordinary because of his heart. This journey has taught me something profound. Family isn't just about biology or species, it's about showing up every day, choosing kindness and unwavering devotion. Nova does that effortlessly. He's Liliana's brother, her protector, her first best friend. I'm so grateful Liliana gets to grow up knowing this unconditional love. She's learning empathy and gentleness just by watching Nova. She's learning that love comes in all forms, even on four paws, with a goofy smile and a tail that never stops wagging. Do you think dogs understand how much they mean to us, or do they love simply because that's who they are?